Hi Internet! Sailor Star Sun here, coming at you with a little tea and dollies. We are having some apple, cinnamon, herbal, something or other tea. It's quite spicy, quite delicious, highly recommended. My co-hosts for today are Milo, my Kiz Doll Sai, Luke, my Delph Luen, and over here is Clay, my Delph, I think 2012 winter event head, or whatever he is. It's getting kind of crowded in here. I am finally, after being in this new apartment for almost a year now, I'm finally starting to unpack my guys. It's been a trip. It's getting noisy. We're having a blast. So of course, the topic for today, as is probably the topic for the entire world right now, is of course the COVID-19 pandemic that is just sweeping the globe and causing everyone's life to be in an upheaval. When the Japanese government declared a state of emergency, my company did close for a little while. I was out of work for maybe a month. I still got paid because the way the labor laws are in Japan is, yeah, if employees have to stay home for state of emergency reasons, they still get 60% of their pay. So it's not full pay, but I did get paid most of my salary for the month. So we're doing okay here. As of about a week ago, a little more than a week ago, I did go back to work, and I have been working my full shift and my full pay for about a week now. But I just wanted to give a little update about what I did in that month that I sat at home. Nothing in my world has changed, but, you know, I did stuff. In that month that I was home from work, as everybody was home from work, I spent a lot of time playing games on my phone. I spent time reading. I spent time writing. And I spent a lot of time watching Netflix. And I spent a lot of time crocheting. A couple, maybe 2 years ago, or maybe a year and a half ago, I got it in my head that I wanted to learn how to knit and crochet. So I actually started taking crochet workshops at the local fabric store, and it was really fun. Me and all these little old ladies sitting there crocheting stuff. And the whole thing, of course, was in Japanese, so for the longest time I only knew the Japanese terms for crocheting things. It took a lot of YouTube video watching to actually learn the English terms for some of the stitches and so on. But yeah, during the time we were all out of work, I looked up a bunch of YouTube tutorials on crocheting, and I made stuff. Some of it came out better than others. I made a sweater that I had been working on, and I've lost it now. I don't know where I put it. It's somewhere. I literally don't remember where I put it. It's in a box somewhere, maybe. But then I also made, well, I'll start here because this is the second thing I made. But I actually made this shirt that Luke is wearing. Again, it's all just crocheted. I really liked the yarn. It's just dollar store yarn. I got it from the Hyakuenya, but I really liked it. I thought it was really pretty because I like the way it sparkles. It looks like a night sky. We kind of, because Luke is the way he is, we made it with a slit like this, so his skirt that he's wearing can peek through. But it's really cute. I actually really like the way this one turned out quite a bit. And then we had some yarn left over, so we also made the matching slouchy beanie hat that he's wearing. And I've actually still got some of this yarn left that I might make, I don't know, arm warmers or something ridiculous with. We'll see. So that was like the second thing I made. After that, I made this sweater that Milo is wearing. These are actually the same pattern. It's just when I made this one, I changed it up a bit to just make a little different, little fruity. But this was actually the straight up how the pattern was meant to be. It's just a plain long sleeve sweater, like that, with this cute tail sticking out. Yeah, it's just very, very basic, and it was very easy because while I've been, trying to crochet for a couple of years, I'm not good at literally anything in the world. But actually, Milo's the one who inspired me wanting to learn how to knit and crochet because I really wanted him to have some dark brown clothing, and I could not find anything. So I got it in my head like, I'll just make him something. I'll make him something in dark brown. And so finally, after a year and a half, 2 years, I finally managed to make him something in dark brown. And it came out okay. It's very plain, but it's fine. I do want to get him maybe some leather pants or something kind of nice that will give him like some sleek lines to match it and so on, but we'll see what I can find. After that, I was a little burned out on making sweaters, so the next thing I attempted to do was, this is why I have 3 of them out today, I made these, pardon me, excuse me, I made these shorts that Clay is wearing. Again, everything I do is very basic because I'm not very good at it. Hello, booty. But I made him these shorts. Again, this is also dollar store yarn that I had laying around. I didn't like it, so it was like, the color is too bright for me. So as an experiment making shorts for the first time, I was like, I'll use the yarn I don't like, and then if it turns out bad, I can just throw them away and I won't care because it cost $1. But they did come out all right. And Clay doesn't mind the color, so I guess we'll keep them. I guess. But then I had a lot of yarn left over, so I started making like these leg warmers. And then when I got about here, I ran out of yarn, and so I had this other yarn of the same brand, just a different color laying out. So I just filled it in with that different color and then added the trim so they actually kind of match, so it looks like it's on purpose, but it wasn't. So I also made these. Thank you for putting up with flaming blue shirts. The other thing I did, and this is kind of an update if you watched a bunch of videos ago when I talked about I was making a doll living room, I spent the time finishing, to a degree, the doll living room. So I present to you my beautiful dolly living room that I made. It took me a while to do the wallpapering inside here, and in the process I learned that I really, really hate wallpapering. Sorry, not sorry. It was not fun. I did not enjoy putting up the wallpaper at all. If I knew when I began this adventure that it was going to be such a pain in the ass, I still would have done it, but it would have taken longer because I would have kept putting it off even more than I did. But yeah, the whole wallpapering process was not fun. I did not enjoy it, but I did it. I kind of like, I had this all this time, so I did it. So we'll move in and see if we can give you like a closer look to the finer details. So I started off on the side over here, and just a funny note, within just a few minutes of working on it, I ended up stabbing myself and getting blood on the wall. So there's the blood that I put into this. But yeah, I wallpapered the whole inside here. The other side is not quite as exciting because I don't have any furniture up there yet. On this side over here, you can see where I kind of absolutely stopped giving any shits whatsoever. Like it overlaps right here, and I was just like, whatever, I'm just going to fill in the blank. instead of trying to make it line up nicely, I was just like, whatever, we're going to put it on top of itself right there. I don't even care anymore. There were big gaps just from how this cabinet is made. So I got these pieces of wood and I like painted them and put them up like a kind of molding, which actually matches the rest of the apartment. So that's came out kind of okay. That came out cool. I bought the little ceiling light up there, which is really just one of those push emergency lights. I got that from the, again, from the dollar store, from the Hyakuenya, because that's where I do all my shopping. This little knick-knacky shelf was really just like 2 boxes that I got, again, from the Hyakuenya, that I glued together and painted. This little globe light is also from the Hyakuenya. Everything costs $1. This is also a Hyakuenya, a little plant there. That little book I've had forever. And so on. The little coffee table here, I found little pieces of wood at the home center store and painted them and made a coffee table. It's actually kind of too small to be a real coffee table, but it works. And then there's the couch. And I have exactly 0 desire to figure out how to make doll furniture. So I just bought that online from the doll store. It was a little expensive, but I don't care. I got the SD version even though I mostly have mini-sized dolls because the minis will fit on an SD couch, but an SD will not fit on a mini couch. However, I'm thinking now I'm probably going to pick up one of the mini versions as well, just so my guys have more places to sit. Now, overall, I don't really feel that the living room is totally finished because, yeah, there's hardly any decoration. There's one piece of furniture and so on. So, it's finished except for decorating. I need to figure out how I'm going to decorate it. I would really like to build like a fireplace, but I have no idea where to even start with that. Or even just like a mantle with the facade of a fireplace. But yeah, I would have no idea what to do to make that. And I tried finding ideas and it all required power tools that I don't have and I'm not going to buy. Like, no. But if anyone has any ideas how to decorate a doll living room, please let me know. The only things I can think of are like doll size tiny little picture frames. I think I can find some of those at the Hyakuenya, where I do all my shopping. And so on. I think I'm off to a good start, but yeah, I'm stuck on decorating. I want a fern. I want to put a fern in the corner. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so that's about it. I hope everyone is staying safe, staying inside, staying home. Take care of yourself, wash your hands, wear your mask, don't be an asshole to your fellow people, be nice to essential workers, and so on. If you're out of work, make the best of the time you have. And if you do have to work, yeah, stay safe, take care of yourself, love your dolls. We'll finish up there, so take care of yourself. Bye!